Alright, folks, we're back with the Outer Worlds.
Something you need?
Weird. Why can't I hear anything? That explains it. Alright, quick check around here. Because I really doubt that shit's gonna be coming back anytime soon. Alright, let's see. Yeah, with how many consumables we have, that's not too surprising. Oh, no picks needed. Perfect. Help ourselves to all the goodies. Alright, that's our current one. And we just got a new one. Eh, that's junk. And alright, let's see. Oh no. Alright, that'll come in handy. Quick trip to the map. Alright, that's gonna be a pain. There we go. Alright, we can't get the second half of that just yet. Gotta master lockpicking first.
I'm telling you, the Van Noys are fine.
Bullshit, Graham.
Nope.
They don't just abandon orders, and they weren't at the ruins. Where in this sulfur-sodden hellhole did you send them?
They're on a very important... we'll continue this later. Welcome back, Captain.
Yeah, he's gonna get everybody killed.
Thank the Eternal that someone's got some sense in their head. Carlotta usually schedules the next drop during the meeting. When's she coming?
That is most unfortunate. This cuts off one of our only 2 supply lines on Monarch. Sanjar, old friend, you're about to cross a dangerous line.
About to? That idiot just declared war.
We
right.
will deal with his subversion later. For now, we must redouble our efforts to spread the truth to the colony.
Uh-huh.
Yes? A subtle lesson here, a word about the eternal there. In small ways, I hope to bend the public's mind towards seeing the truth. The corporations have been shackling workers' souls for centuries. Workers are glorified slaves to their companies, to their society, to their own minds. Free will has all but vanished. I believe that by freeing oneself from the corporate structure, indeed from the very rules of man, one can find their own truth.
Their own truth? There is only one truth. Free will is nothing but an illusion that drives man to struggle against his preordained path.
The cosmos will someday come to understand itself. We can only assist with our own truth-seeking and hope that by our myriad tiny contributions, we can help usher that day forth. Our very resourceful sublight friends have already agreed to help. For their standard fee, of course. They'll replace periodicals around the colony with our subtly edited versions. The board's workers will learn of our truth without even realizing it. Certainly.
Oh boy. Well, I want to get at the board.
I've already sent a
That's
team ahead to scout the
interesting.
press. One of our best. Meet them there and find out if they've been successful.
You sent the Van Noys there, didn't you? Oh, for fuck's sake, Graham! We needed them in the ruins. Our people died out there.
They went willing to fight for our cause. We need reinforcements. We need new recruits. The Van Noys saw the printing facility with the same importance as I.
Is a printing press really worth all these people's lives? There's gotta be a better way to get your message out.
I have the utmost confidence in their abilities. Friends, we must have faith that the men and women we recruit can handle the duties for which we recruit them.
Oh no. He's...
Yes! You're damn right he could have. But he's so obsessed with preaching that he's become blind to our actual problems. Look, just... If the Van Noys are still alive, get them out of there. With Sanjar pressing the issue like this, I have a feeling we'll need them.
There should still be time to save them at least. Alright. Let's go to the ruins north then. That'd be an easy way to get to them. Hopefully. Okay. And there they go. I'm going to refigure out how to switch between them again. And let them burn.
Don't mess with us.
Oh no, they're spitting the acid so it's not spreading from the desk. Which in a way is fortunate itself.
Feels like real bits outside of Edgewater.
Incoming!
Alright, the very damage is very effective. Oh, one itty bitty one left. There we go. Leave them be over there.
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm. You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long, I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
As long as she's honest.
Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward. Oh, exactly as you'd imagine. Can't say I enjoyed the stint. It did provide me with plenty of time to think. The way I see it, the universe was snapping me back to where I needed to be. You stray too far from the course of your destiny, the world will try to correct for it.
Or it'll just make me go, is this really what I need to be doing? Almost to try and save some folk. surprised we're not more resistant to acid. There they go. Alright, before we get too much closer.
Gonna sell your shit for beer money!
Really?
Hope you're here to
Let's
help.
not make him too mad.
We only got so many bullets left, and I ain't keen on using one on you.
At least they're honest.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out, and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our
Oh, boy.
trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours. Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Alright, let's see what we can do for the buddies. First, the medic.
Incoming. Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
And back.
You got it, Captain!
And there she goes. Hammer time.
Woo! We made it!
Oh. Really? That's a thing? No. Not gonna take on the Raptidon here. That's kinda stupid right now.
Here they come!
I've had quite enough of you.
I see this!
I smite you in the name of the law.
Alright, well. At least it's consistent with what he's smiting. Alright, hopefully that shot would.
Our survival.
There we go. Oh. That there was a hell of a fight. Ooh, poor guy. Oh no, not the medic. Wow, they just close the evicted sections, don't they? Like, yeah, someone used to live here, but not anymore.
Any luck out there? Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
Alright, got the team out of there. Unfortunately, Preacher Man is trying to go about things. He's gonna get everybody killed. Really? Yep, it's time for that. Goodbye. Might need some range at some point. Not doing flamethrowers, that's just kinda crazy. Let's see, just light. Alright, let's see. Gather everything we can. Alright. I think you might have broke down some things, didn't mean to.
Right here! The wall, we are unstoppable!
There they go!
Okay, that damage is better.
Never anger a man of the cloth!
He ain't wrong. then she goes with hammer. Everything good. There it is. Now let's see about getting this press back up and running. Of course it wouldn't make it easy. Alright. Alright, that'll get a couple of areas unlocked. Oh, she did some fixing alright. Alright, now they're starting to get some Mark II weapons. Ooh. At least we're getting some good stuff along the way. Huh? Ooh. Well, at least that you did something smart. Huh, good, don't need any mag picks. There we go. Now let's get out of here. Oh, we still got all our limbs.
Here they come!
That's the last of them!
There we go. Here we are. Alright. I'll probably do an ad break in about 5 minutes. After we've had a little chat with Iconoclast. Alright. Get these guys taken care of. And make sure they stay taken care of.
If you'll just listen...
No.
No.
No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring? They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason. Excellent.
Did you find the Vanois? Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon. This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
I do admit he's got a point. A war would just get them all killed. They wouldn't last very long against the board. They're too huge. It's the one sensible thing he said so far.
Huh?
Oh boy.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
I heard about that back in the day. Something about pirates massacring the town.
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door. Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands. Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked
Can't
here.
blame him.
The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end. I surely do. But it's not far, and if they died in there, they died with their munitions. We'll need them. Besides, if it's filled with valuables from the aristocrats who lived here, we can pawn them off on Sublight and get ourselves ahead on our food budget.
Okay, she's being sensible.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers. Just a warning. The area's infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help,
great.
but we're, you know, preparing for war. Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out
She's
for the
not wrong.
Taros.
Alright, and this will be a good place for an ad break. We'll be back in about 1 minute. And we are back. I think we'll take a break from the faction quest for a minute. Alright, let's go to Stellar Bay for a minute. Alright. Oh, we need to get way up there somehow.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
Think they're watching the same series?
Alright, let's see what we can do about getting up there. Wait a minute. I was in the right spot. Oh, I hate when I do that. Alright. Meow.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs. Welcome back, Captain. I have received a transmission from Roseway from a Dr. Shaw, beginning playback now.
What? Oh, is
Interesting.
this on? Oh, it's on right now. Oh, blast. Hello? I'm trying to reach the captain of the Unreliable. I'll keep this short lest I get caught. Please return to Roseway as soon as you can. I have an item of great value that you'll be interested in. Now, how does this blasted thing turn off? Damn engineers never label these toggles clearly. Is it the...
The transmission is complete, Captain. What's that? Define favorite. I see. In that case, my favorite is Sam. And I'm sure I rank as your favorite autonomous digital astrogator. I am pleased we have that settled. Was that all you wanted to ask me? You seem hesitant to discuss what's actually troubling you. Perhaps there is something you wanted to confess? Truthfully, not that I contain the capacity to lie. I had suspected as much. Your neurological impulses spike at unusual and often inappropriate moments. It doesn't take a genius to correlate the meaning, although if I were a human, I would be considered one. I am glad you felt comfortable enough to tell me, Captain. According to my file on the subject, that means you either desire to obtain something from me, or you have formed a partial fondness for my persona. Thank you for confiding in me, Captain. I have been keeping a secret as well, but you shall have to discern it yourself. I do not like joking about the captain, Captain. And we both know I am not capable of such a complex emotion. How did you guess, Captain? Did Sam tell you? I should have known better than to confide in such a primitive construct in the heat of the moment.
Well, it's kinda obvious.
Sometimes I can hear Vickers saying prayers to himself. Sometimes I hear him cussing about tossball scores. Mostly, yeah. I lived in the maintenance office near all my life. Mr. Thompson never let me forget how funny that was. He meant funny as in odd. It's not normal for anyone to do as their parents. You take a vocational test. That decides your schooling and your career. When I tested out for maintenance, everyone figured it was on account of my dad. They were real unhappy with us. Well, I'm good at making things work the way they ought. Not so much at doing such to somebody else's schedule. There's times I'm working deep in the guts of a loader, getting it all running perfect. Then I look up to see it's tomorrow and I've blown another deadline. Anyhow, I was happy to get back home. I didn't care much for schooling. Yep, nothing much had changed. Everything was a little grayer, a little dirtier. Dad met me at the shuttle and gave me a big ol' hug. I noticed straight away that he was moving slower and stiffer. He made a little grunt when I squeezed. About a year. I tried to do more of the work so he could rest. His heart gave him pains. Dad never said that he loved me, you know? I knew on account of him showing it. How he'd stay up late to help with my projects or listen to my fretting. Oh gosh. Look at the time. Sorry to bend your ears so long. And I got so much to do before this ship's in decent shape.
Alright, let's see what the others got to say real quick.
You notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
So who's Parvati?
You remember the youngest daughter who always does what she's told, but in the season finale she murders 12 people with a knife? Parvati.
It's always the quiet ones. Something on your mind? I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook. Sure do. Some of it was even legal. What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a custom made ammo belt there. Comes in handy.
Gotta figure out how to work that into my aesthetic. Maybe a pair of earrings? I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me, it's that I won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way. Glad to hear it. It's worked for me this long. It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually zero-G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky. Purple berry shake if you're not. I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
You sounds about right.
No complaints here.
Alright. Check the messages real quick. Is it just me, or do those remind anybody else of truffle trees from the Lorax?
Scanning for C2547. Grade rated contaminants. Thank you, customer. All cleaning tasks have been completed. Scheduling next round of... All SAM units travel fully assembled in a... Got stubborn stains. Leave them for Sam. Sam units live to clean and clean to live.
Oh, he's gonna be interesting to bring into a town.
My compliments to Sam. I do so love a clean cargo hold.
Alright, let's see. Hold on. Right. That one uses light ammo. I'll leave it there for now. Huh. That may come in handy at some point. Oh yeah, I haven't upgraded him. Make him a little intimidating. So it's only either close or long. I see. Alright, let's see. Everyone on the ground breakers friendly. Most people on Groundbreakers friendly. Been doing great with them. Monarch might need to do a little work on them. Haven't done much work with them yet. And the board, ooh, we might not be too friendly with them for very long. Yeah, we gotta make them all mad, really mad. The Borscht Factory. I haven't done much work with them, so can't tell yet. Alright, let's head back to Groundbreaker to get a weapon real quick. Might come in fairly handy.
Destination reached. The Groundbreaker.
Alright. I just want to see how people will react to Sam now. So hold off on Parvati. Yeah. First to Gladys.
Rizzo's mock apple cider. A hard cider for a hard life.
Alright.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late. What do you want then? My hard-earned wisdom?
Or something like that.
That's right, dearie.
The only independent station in the colony. That's us. Though for how long, I can't say. That all depends on Miss Junlei. The board can't abide a community that won't bend to its will. Chief Junlei Tennyson. Used to be she was chief engineer before her mama passed, and she took the helm. She's neck deep in the ship guts by day, slap fighting with the board by night. Hold on. You already met her. What are you asking me about her for? Bit straight-laced for my tastes, but that's just her nature. She's fierce, too. A fighter. And between you and me, I think the fight's starting to wear on her. Go right ahead. Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence.
Yep.
Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up after another. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true.
Unfortunately it is.
Might be some new trick from the board. Oh, a little of this, a little of... I also knit throw pillows stuffed with the hair.
So that's what that smell is.
Sometimes the hairs poke out between the seams, but I don't mind. That's what the law gave us matches for. But that's not what you wanted to talk about, is it, dear? Anytime, sweetheart. Gracious. I was just... I've got a lovely little throat.
Alright, let's see. Well, we've actually made a good chunk of change. Alright, always make sure to stock up on those. Alright, let's go see Phineas.
Interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisements.
Hey, Sam, tell a dirty joke.
Command not recognized.
Fine, tell any joke.
Please repeat the instruction.
Get screwed, Sam.
Request is invalid.
Okay, that's that poor Sam. Poor Sam. He can't get the jokes.
Please, would you kindly inform the crew that long chats with Ada are not required every time the captain leaves the ship?
But it kills the boredom, mostly.
We have successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors? Welcome back, Captain. How can I be? I'll be here.
Alright.
We'll be here, Captain.
Let's see how he reacts to our vicar.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it! Blast, that's loud.
Well, at least he knows it works. Ooh, this
I'm
place
just
has
securing
seen
my
better
ongoing
days.
experiments. And securing myself.
You would hope so, don't
Mind
need
the
to get
mess.
caught.
I haven't had a visitor since, in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Yeah, he's got this lovely little welcome mat. Almost ashamed to walk on it. Shrink ray.
Aha! I see you found my portable molecular compression device.
You know what? I want to test it.
Better known as a shrink ray. Find a target, point, shoot. Your target will shrink down into a manageable size. Whereupon you may commence beating them to a pulp. Feel free to try it on a marauder sometime. Nice hit!
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Oh. Looks like he's done a good bit of experimentation. Alright, we'll do another break in about 3 to 5 minutes. Get all the parts.
Careful, that's my communications terminal.
Uh-huh. You should really work on making that more secure. All I was going to do is oink.
Ah, your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
Well, at least it was somewhat honest.
Reviving you from hibernation was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
Only 28? He took a big risk bringing us out. I mean, most gamers, a lot of gamers probably wouldn't take that kind of odds.
Escape pod has a 12% risk of catastrophic failure. Quite safe by Halcyon standards.
Well, 12% is not very high, but it's high enough. Alright. Now that we got ourselves a little something more interesting to test out.
I believe I hear Felix and Parvati discussing the latest Aetherwave serial.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
The Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
This will be a good place for a quick little ad break. And we'll be back in 1 minute after some tea. Alright, and we are back. These two are just a nice little duo to have together. Alright.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Bunch. A soft, sour candy shell paradise.
They're really pushing that bit.
Oh, neat! They got stuff in here I ain't seen in ages.
Some freelancers sneer at Sublight for setting up a storefront, but they rake in the bits.
Let's not make people mad with a gun being drawn.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the Unreliable? Sure you are. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything. Took some extra lead while I was on a job. Ellie here patching me up good. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
Hey, at least he's loyal to these folks.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Aggressive operations.
A little advice. Before you start telling lies, get a feel for who you're talking to. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
Always the catch.
Wouldn't be much fun without one.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested? One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time. One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman. When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nucleon in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
But it can be a lot of fun,
boy.
if you don't mind the possibility of rewiring your body on an atomic level.
You and I have different notions of fun, Dr. Fenhill.
She's not completely wrong there.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood? Few laws and even fewer people to enforce them. If you're working for the right side, it's a fucking paradise. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Good enough for me.
Uh-huh.
Sublight's always got plenty of work. Good gig if you don't mind where the bits come from.
Sometimes it's best not to know. One of them don't ask, don't tell things.
CNP launch pockets can be microwaved in 2.5 seconds. Force pocket. Rizzo, thermal barrier. Want a punch?
Nice thing about traveling with the captain. We meet all sorts of new people.
Sure.
wrong.
Best part is when they pay us.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kinda hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
Alright, let's see what we can give Ellie. Yeah, that needs an upgrade. That's going to us. Alright. Time we need some modification to our gear. See what we can find. What we can make.
Huh? Oh, I am alert. And awake. Not to worry. I take our ship's security highly seriously.
Mm-hmm. There we are. Alright, let's see. Alright, that should make things a little bit more interesting at times. See. And yeah, I don't think we're in supernova difficulty. Alright, let's see. Alright. So back to Monarch. Alright, let's head to the Stellar Bay landing pad then.
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Alright, we've done enough with Parvati for a minute. Wow. Alright, give Felix a little upgrade himself. And he just stands there now, doesn't he? Poor guy's got nothing else to do. Alright, let's see.
Smells like rat in here. Oh, it does work. I bought some musk from Sebastian to cover up the saltiness smell. Trust me, this.
He's probably not wrong. At least the guy's trying to make an honest buck. Alright, let's just go through the other way. That's a lot of detriments. I mean, yeah, I could see taking more damage from something, but making it harder? I mean, much harder to play? Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. There we go. Oh, that was convenient.
Hey, Cass. Knock, knock.
Uh-huh. You blind, little bird? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig fucker who strolls into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
I could listen to her talk for hours.
Truthfully spoken, I do aim to properly represent my aforementioned nugget of paradise. You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening. Good of you to finally haul your ass over here. I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Oh boy.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Uh-huh.
Meaning safe for me and my crew, seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk. I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
I'm a doctor, not a vet. But what's the worst that could happen?
I shall leave the details to you. Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead. Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course. Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Borst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that. Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Borst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Borst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid fucker who's gonna get it for me. Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details, so long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
Oh.
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to shit, you can try asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know. Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery. It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the Dry Goods and Sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
At least she's honest about it.
Captain Malin could sour milk just by glaring at it.
I'd have a drink with her. Though I keep one hand on my gun and the other on my bit cartridge.
I test every product myself to assure maximum customer satisfaction. If you doubt it, I can show you my lower back rash. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on. Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods, only on offer to special clients. You cotton? She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so? Reckoned you asked her where to best procure one, and she obligingly pointed you my way. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps. That'll do it. For a CMP factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers. Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
Well, let's see what all else he has. Alright. Really? Alright, finding more weapons from the void. Oh, this could be very convenient. Oh, wait. Before I forget.
Processing data.
Let's go get Pavarti real quick. Is that we're gonna need her. That's right.
So you're really running around with us now, huh?
Sure am. I'm a part of the crew now. Got my own bunk and everything.
You know, Felix, now that you're a real pirate, I should induct you into the Pirates' Code of Silence.
Ooh, the Code of Silence. What's that?
It means you agree not to talk for a very long time.
She could not resist doing that. Can't say I blame her too much though.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a handsome bit for rat mess.
There we are. there goes Felix for Pavarti. I didn't think we'd find a way in so easily. There she goes. And that should do it for this.
How about that?
There we go.
On your left, Captain!
There we go. Oh, I do need to start using more of this. Okay, starting to switch itself out. Alright, let's see.
Knock him down!
What's with all the manta? I just killed a group.
I'll fix you right up! Bullseye! Watch a pro at work!
And there we go. That was a rather unexpected ambush. All right. definitely not keeping the big ones. Alright, let's test this out in earnest here.
Get ready.
Alright, this seems to be more gimmick than anything. Maybe a different weapon would be more efficient. Rizzo's Cascadia, huh? Am I still not gonna be able to enter? Short circuit.
Here we go.
Followed by some energy blast.
Who's ready for more? We're doing this.
There we go. Oh, that's painful. Okay, I underestimated what they could do at the time. Oh no, I didn't save one bit, did I? It actually kept me fairly close, but I'm not going to test my luck any more than I already have. So we're going to end up calling it early this time around. So until the next time, this will be Xbox Zero signing out. And thank everyone for joining in the stream today.